Hello, hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your May 2018 overview reading. This is good for you if you are a sun, moon, or rising Scorpio. And I just want to let you know, I am doing these videos outside, the last few that I'm recording. We have painters over, and so I don't like recording outside because it might get windy. That's why I pulled all of the cards ahead of time, and you might hear some birds chirping or, people shouting. I don't know what's going to come up, but I'm trying to release my perfectionism, so we're just going to go with it. Okay, and don't forget, all of the decks that I am using today are listed in the description box if you are wondering about that, and there's all of the other info to get a hold of me is also in the description box. So, let's begin. The Truth Bomb card that I have for you this month, Embrace the Intensity. Very, very Scorpio, right? It's pretty much known that Scorpio energy is intense, it is emotional, it is deep, it is about unearthing the things that we have to process, and so you can definitely embrace that within yourself this month. That is part of what makes you you, and so just enjoy that this month. And the affirmation card that I have for you is magic. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with the mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with holy crap, that's unbelievable. So this is about celebrating the small wins, really focusing on the good things that happen. So rather it's about like how much energy are you giving to the small hiccups or the big hiccups, and how much energy are you giving towards the things that you could be celebrating. That's really what makes the difference between just it being ordinary and it being magic is how much, sorry, I just tapped the mic. How much do you want to perceive it that way? Okay, so make sure that you are carrying this with you throughout the month of May. All right, and the central energy for Scorpio this month, Ace of Feathers, mental clarity, foundation. I'm seeing Scorpios as being in a space of building this month, really, really creating the things that you've been wanting for a long time. It starts with the clarity. It starts with the mental game, the internal world, and what exactly is going on there. So that is where you're starting, and that can be either through mindset or working with somebody or meditating or, just getting back into an exercise regimen that can help clear your mind. But whatever you can do to support your own mental clarity through routine, ritual, structure, taking care of your body, that is going to support you greatly this month. Now, what you have shifting out in the month of May is unicorn. So this has to do with your sixth chakra, and a large part of that is you've been sitting and ideas have been brewing. You've been focusing on your vision. You've been thinking about what do you want? What are you seeing for yourself? You've had to, really take a hard look at your personal belief systems. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that the unicorn isn't about action, it's about belief. It's about seeing it first. And if you can see it first and you can exercise that muscle, then you can bring it into reality. So now you're starting to build, right? But before, it may have been you were more in hibernating mode. Maybe you were in a point or a place of inaction, and now you're cranking up the heat on that. Okay, and the oncoming energy for you in May is the vulture, right? So I'm going to clarify this. I like this card. I think but of course it's creepy. So I like it. But let me see. I want to get a little bit more of the context of what the oncoming energy is. Son of Spring. So this is the Knight of Rods in a normal deck. And it is about watching as the opportunities come in. So when you think about a vulture, you know how they spot something that they want or that looks good, and then they fly over for a while and they watch and they watch. And so what this is telling me is that you can watch as things come in, but when something comes in, you want to jump on it. You want to take action. That's why you have the Knight of Rods. Is you're going to see a lot of things come up in May. It's about whether or not you take action. You always have free will when it comes to your choices and your decisions. And so you have to remember that if you choose to just sit around and think about it, then you're not going to move forward. If you do something about it, then you're going to be able to get the things that you want. Now, this is what you can call on, what you can aspire to, or what you can use for motivation this month. Golden egg, speaking with your heart. So coming from a very heart-centered place, being open and honest. You know, Scorpios are kind of notorious for being mysterious and intense. So this is a new look for you. This is definitely, if you see an opportunity come up where you can be vulnerable or you can be witnessed, then it might be wise to take it and see what happens. And it looks like that's a strength this month. And so if you can actually harness that, it's going to make it a lot easier to build this foundation, because you're going to be moving forward with a lot of clarity and congruency and consistency. So just keep that in mind. You have decisions, but this is saying the more heart-centered and heart-focused you can be this month, the easier it's going to be. And this is what's supporting you in the subconscious, whether you know it or not. Cosmic egg. Man, you have a lot of chakra stuff going on this month. I would say, like, your sensitivity and psychic ability is what is a huge asset as well this month. That's kind of your ability, what I call reading. People get really confused when I say reading. You can read things and not know it. It doesn't mean you're pulling tarot. It doesn't mean you're doing cold reads like when I'm working with a client. Reading is just a way of receiving information from the astral, essentially. And so this represents the 7th chakra. So you have 6th, 7th, and 4th coming up. And because of that, I would say that really pay attention to your intuition this month. Pay attention to your intuitive hits. Pay attention to your feelings. If you feel danger, if you feel like it's a bad situation, or if you get a gut feeling like, no, I shouldn't do that, pay attention to it. Okay, so just notice what's coming up for you, and that is where you can, that's really where you can focus some of your energy, and just to be authentic with yourself. Okay, and you know, this is more about what you've been wanting to cultivate, and then how you're taking action and watching those opportunities come in. Okay, so now for the timeline, the first quarter of May, we have the Chariot. This is a really good card to see showing up, because this is about motivation to get things done, having a lot of personal power and motivation and autonomy around the things that you would like to accomplish. So this, I like seeing this start off the month, because this is what's going to push you forward. Take advantage of that first quarter, first week-ish of May. It looks like that's really what's going to set the tone for the rest of the month. Card number 2, so this is the second quarter, King of Coins, good for money, building the things that you want, having those accomplishments. It's, you know, again, you've been able to see it. Now you have to take action that is going to match it. If you do things the same way you've always done them, then you're not going to get anything new. If you want bigger, better, brighter things, then you have to challenge yourself and you have to do things that you've never done before. And that's what the King of Coins is good at, is taking those calculated risks in order to, get the goodies, so to speak. Okay, and the third quarter, we have the Ace of Wands. I'm having trouble seeing on my side. Okay, so another initiation card. This is that fire, your ability to hold on to something and see it through. So I'm reading this as your, because Scorpio is fixed energy, it's a fixed sign, and so you have that ability to see something, you want it, you fixate on it, and you obtain it. So that is a really big strength of yours. Sometimes, if it's out of balance, it can look like obsession. But the way that this is playing out is it's the fire that gives you the motivation to get things done. So that fixation is appropriate for you obtaining your goals in May. So this looks like a very goal-oriented month. It looks like a motivation-focused month, and it really is about just being open-hearted, open-minded, and watching the good things come in. Okay, and wrapping up the month, you have 10 of Cups. Celebration, harmony, clarity about what you want. This is you getting the things that you need. I love seeing this because it's like your hard work is paying off. You're reaching a point of stability and harmony. You have good things coming in. I will tell you right now, this is the best reading that I have seen, and I only have one more to do after this. So this is by far the most, the best reading in May. So, this looks really good, and I know that there is going to be a full moon in Scorpio in the month of May. I don't remember when. I'm blanking on the dates, but yes. So this is going to be good. This is like the happiest card in tarot, the happy, joy, celebration. So that's where you get to leave off the month. And remember, you're going to get more of that if you are taking appropriate risks this month. Okay, so now I have the relationship cards that I will pull, and then I will do a 3-card pick for all of you. So let's see. This is for you if you are in a relationship. We have giving. I welcome the idea of give and take in my relationships, and I eagerly practice the give part. By giving freely, I discover just how fun giving really is. Giving my time, care, and attention to someone else actually gives me good feelings, which makes me want to give even more. Wait a sec, does this selflessness make me look selfish? Be honest. Okay, so with that, I also want to mention that if someone is not giving to you, that's something to pay attention to as well. Just notice it. If it's not being reciprocated, that is something worth investigating. But here it looks like if you can practice giving, you're able to see the state of relationships more clearly. Okay, and if you are single or not in a relationship, support. I look at the vast network of support in my life, and I am reminded of what a superpower it gives me. At any moment, I can call on an army of top-notch people who want the best for me, which means I'm basically invincible. Take that, loneliness. Run for the hills, boredom. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Pervasive, all-consuming anxiety? Damn right you didn't. So this is about really paying attention to what is lighting you up in an anxiety-inducing way. So if you are prone to anxiety, frustration, fear, self-doubt, then use your support system. That's what it's there for. Okay, now I am going to do a 3-card pick for you all. Okay. So the way that these cards work, they're still available for purchase. My friend made them. I just have a demo deck right now. But she was fully funded on Indiegogo, and she made them available for purchase. So you can still buy them if you like them. I will include the link in the description box. Okay, so if there's a phrase or a word that makes your ears prick up, that is your intuition saying, hey, pay attention to that. So the first one is gratitude. Notice your supports, appreciate your own willingness to do the work, give thanks for all that's coming your way. Yes, I really, really, really like that. The idea of you giving or showing gratitude for a manifestation before it even shows up. That's a big way to call it in faster. Okay, now we have card number 2, reflection. Take time for deep thoughts and notice the ripples you create. Softly mirror your truth to the world as you discover it. Excuse me. So, this is an interesting card. I think that this is about your authenticity. I'm seeing that as being strongly related to the golden egg card, which is being heart-centered. And so if you are able to reflect that to the world, you're going to get the very thing that you embody, the things that you are. Okay, so card number 3, we have ask. Requesting aid takes courage. Verbalize your need for support. Give someone the gift of being an important part of your hero's journey. Delegate it to your guides. Okay, so, put any astral beings to work, like guides, angels, anything that you work with. It's a good time to ask for help there, as well as, asking for support wherever you need it. It's not a bad thing to ask for support. This is more about making sure you understand that we're here to help each other and to not allow your ego to get in the way of you getting the things that you want, need, and deserve. Okay, so that is all that I have for you in terms of the reading. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you. Don't forget, if you are looking to work with me one-on-one, the links are in the description box. And don't forget to sign up for my newsletter, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and all the other goodies that I have for you. And until next time, I hope you have a fantastic May. Bye-bye.